Halina, and we have Mattia, and I'm Sofia. Okay. Each year, there are approximately 8.2 million cases of anxiety in the UK. So what is actually anxiety? Like Sean said, people use it a lot and say it for all kinds of feelings and things. The truth is that anxiety is actually a lot of different things, and it can be anything from OCD to different types of phobias. And as you can imagine, the different types of symptoms are also very different for different people. And in the UK, about 16% of the population suffer from some type of anxiety disorder. So we chose to talk to some of those people inside and outside of the UK, and we did that through interviews, we did a survey, and we also spoke to people in a Facebook group for people with anxiety. And surprisingly, although there were so different types of anxiety and so different levels of it, the problems we found for these people and the problems they had when they went to a gig or to some other venue were actually quite alike. And these were the main points that we found. So one is crowd and social pressure in general in any public space. Chaotic environments can be anything from loud noises to bright lights, or just drunk people jumping around somewhere. Surprising events can be a lot about people like to plan everything in advance, and if something happens that they haven't planned for, it can be really overwhelming. Lack of information is a part of that as well. If they do plan, they want to know details about everything. And one person said, the more ticks I can make on my checklist before going, the safer I feel. But 8 out of 10 times I'm not going because I don't have enough information and feel out of control. Distractions was another thing. When you have so many different thoughts in your mind, maybe you can't focus on what you're doing at this particular time or enjoy the event that you are at. Safety. I never go to a concert or event alone. I make sure I know where all the exits are. Unable to participate. This was a part of the people we spoke to that didn't leave their house because of the anxiety disorder or indefinitely didn't go to any gigs. So the last concert I went to was in 1998. I knew after the concert I wouldn't be able to do it again. So based on our research, we came to the conclusion that we need to make a proactive solution, and Halina is going to tell you more about it.
I present you Odyssey. Odyssey, we set all 4 goals for Odyssey. We want to make feel safe to go to an event. We want to help them plan their night out. We want to make their gig feel more comfortable for them. And lastly, we want them to keep coming back. So I want you to meet. Yeah, this one, sorry, I forgot this. And I want you to meet my friend Carol. When we were doing our research, we talked to different people, and then came out that we have people amongst our friends who have also anxiety. And I'm introducing Odyssey through my friend's experience and how this would help her to go to an event. When Carol goes to an event, she feels she needs to know every detail about the event in advance. She checks every detail about the venue and the event. She needs to know about the floor plans, where the exits are, where are the toilets. She needs to know how to get there, how to leave the event. And she also, for her it is also important that she knows about the brightness, the noise level, neighborhood safety and all of this. When she has checked off all the list on her checklist, she feels safe and comfortable to buy the ticket. Carol also likes to plan everything in advance, and she never goes to an event alone. So she always invites a friend and she plans everything in detail. In the event, the hardest part for Carol is the large crowds and navigation inside the venue. She always arrives very early so she can have overview where everything is placed and she can see how the crowds are moving around. Our app will help her to navigate through the venue to find the closest exits and toilets. She can locate her friends, and if she left her seat, she can use augmented reality to find her seat back, find her way back to the seat. And now I hand over to Harold, and he will talk about how to get venues engaged.
Thank you. In Manchester, there are 143 venues, 1,744 restaurants, and on average 855 events per month. We want to offer venues in-depth knowledge to make the localities accessible for everyone. To attract more customers and using our suggestions, the venues can achieve the Odyssey certification. The Odyssey certification may be displayed at the venue's door entrance or on the website. This is a recognizable badge that communicates that the venue has reached a certain level of quality that is more comfortable for the control group. We'll offer, with this Odyssey certification, we'll offer venue service to create better interior layout at the venues, featuring chill-out areas, special viewing areas. Training courses will be offered by Odyssey venue staff to give them better service and to recognize persons with special needs. Support will also be provided for installing third-party technologies on site, technology offered by companies like iBeacon, to fully utilize Odyssey's crowd detection features. From the users, the venues will get specific, valuable feedback on how to improve their services. This, again, will improve their ratings on the Odyssey site, which again attracts more customers. And now Nikki will talk about how this can be realized.
Thank you, Harold. Show me the button, please.
Yes.
Pardon my unerring shirt. So when we started to think about Odyssey, our intention was not only to create a product which is easy to use, which is accessible and relatable to everyone, but also a product that can be successful from a business perspective. So we wanted to engage both customers and businesses alike. In B2C, or business to customer segment, we thought about having membership based on monthly or annual subscription models for Odyssey users, which gives them access for early tickets pre-sales, last-minute exchange or refund options, and also special treatment and queues, which we have inspiration from airport treatment. Then, of course, we would have a percentage from a ticket purchase. For businesses or B2B segment, we would have annual Odyssey certification fee, which would depend on venue size and amount of employees that they have. Also, we would offer separate training for their staff to raise overall awareness with regards to neurodiversity and to prepare them for unexpected situations that might occur in the audience. We know that physical attendance can sometimes be a big challenge due to fast ticket sellout or unexpected live events. So what we really wanted to do is introduce a pay-per-view model for gigs and events, which has proven to be very successful by such companies as HBO and UFC. And we want to deliver the gig experience to your home. And we want to introduce Odyssey Experience, where we provide you with virtual reality equipment and high fidelity audio solutions when it's needed. I truly believe that those territories haven't been explored before, so I'd like Odyssey to pioneer them first. With regards to market adoption, we've created a specific timeline where we would start with spreading surveys across social media to unveil a need for such product in the market and among users. Then we would start with a Kickstarter campaign to raise funds for early project development. After that, we would partner up with venues, businesses, and festivals to raise overall brand awareness across among people. And we would have, of course, branded chill out areas as a marketing campaign. And also we have countless possibilities for partnerships such as iBeacon technology for crowd density identification, Google Cardboard or Oculus for VR, Get for taxi promotional campaigns. Also I heard about those two great companies, Get There and Gigabody. They get loads of hype, so would love to partner up with them as well. And that's Odyssey. Plan safely, return with joy. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
You want it?
Again, really interesting solution. I love the little segue there at the end into the other products that we've seen. They're very neat. That's quite cute. Like I've made a note around kind of some of the research elements that you came up with. So in terms of the data that you found, and it was just kind of all of the points that you'd identified at the very beginning of the presentation. In terms of what this means for people, some of the areas that we're thinking about, and the research that you've done into, what are we talking about in terms of anxiety? What does it mean? How does it play out? Where are people in this? So that was a really nice little thing in there. And the idea of a fair warning concept as well, which is something that we thought about through the project. So, how do people get familiar with where they're going, the amount of research that goes into it for them, to get there, what you're going to do when you are there, how you get back again. There's so much that people have to consider. So having something that helps them do that, it's a nice little fit in there. I love kind of the design, the motif and the branding that you've got for that as well. That was really neat. I would just want, in terms of I suppose one of the things I'd be interested in knowing is you're adding on, I think you were talking about adding on a percentage of cost